refreshes, invigorates.
We have a very special guest joining us. And joining us now, a reunion for the first time, Jay Kumar! Jay Kumar, everybody! Jay!
Come on.
Wow! Dude!
You got me to cry.
Look, there's the cry! The tear! Oh, play the song, Brian. Let's hear it. Air Supply. Wow!
Good to see you, buddy.
Oh my God! Let's get back to LoudMouth. Speaking of LoudMouth, I want to ask both of you. I'll start with you, Mark. Your single Zona. Your single Z. Your single fondest memory from LoudMouth Bass.
Well, the day they canceled it.
Is that true?
He knows. I'm not saying that jokingly. They canceled it. They canceled it the second day they pulled me in a room. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
Get him another drink.
Say it.
This is so bad.
Say it.
They pulled me in a room at Pittsburgh Classic the second day of the tournament. Said, we're canceling LoudMouth Bass.
2005.
Yep. We're going to shift you from here to what I'm doing now, and you cannot say much that we're going to be canceling this. Keep it close to your vest, but we're going to move you over to this show that I'm doing now. And I'm like, cancel that sumbitch.
Fireworks were going off.
But here's what was interesting, and why I say that was the best day, memory-wise, of LoudMouth Bass is because the day that I knew that was canceled,
yeah,
we still had 5 months left, 5 months left of shows. Dude, it was so much fun because it was.
Because you didn't care.
Hold on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right. Took a lot of pressure off.
Yeah, and what's funny is my wife occasionally on weird Friday nights and Saturday nights, she'll put in the first LoudMouth Bass, a mid-year LoudMouth Bass, and then she'll put in and the really, if you get into the last 3 months of it, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was very like none of us knew what ground we were on the first 3 months. We were all you kind of had a guard up.
Yeah, a little standoffish, a little worried about.
Yeah, even though we let it fly and we let things fly and we talked about owners of organizations and, we would call people out and stuff like that. Dude, I'm going to tell you, when we knew it was done is when it was boom.
Right.
It did not. If there was something we wanted to say it.
Yeah.
And what was funny was it was when I grew closest to Jay.
How about that? That's interesting.
No doubt.
Yeah.
For me.
Jay, your single most, and you can't mention that one.
Well, let me comment on that.
Yes.
Let me comment. So I would say that by then, you may disagree, we controlled the show. Like, any stupid idea we came up with, they signed up for. I mean, right?
Oh, we did it.
That's awesome.
It was
We
unbelievable.
did it.
Yeah.
Is that when you spanked the nun?
The nun spanked me, my friend. Hold on, Becky. I wrote this out. And sent it in like May, and they're like, you're a little out of line with a Jerry Springer skit and a nun spanking you with a stick. I'm like, no, I see it. I really see it. And Jay's like, I do too.
All right, I'm going to segue us. Are you ready to segue on?
Let's segue.
Wait, can I say one thing?
Yes.
One observation. So Mike was talking about the haters, and that's built careers and all this. So in your case, Mike, now obviously we've known each other a long time, and I've said this to many people. I think I've said it to you too. Like you are the pioneer in terms of allowing anglers to be themselves. Whether they choose to or not, like you were saying, is up to them. But before you won the Classic, and everybody flipped out because all you did was yell. Can you believe that now?
Yeah.
So that was a turning point. And I think what enabled your success from that point was like the lack, almost a complete lack of support you got in the business after that.
Yeah.
So then you had to pave your own way.
Yeah.
Right. It was either kowtow to them and go back to, whatever,
khakis and glasses.
Yeah, acting like they wanted you to act.
Yeah.
There he is right there, by the way.
Yeah.
And or you're like, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah.
I know I can do this now, and I'm just going to be me.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Yeah.
Dude, I have said it many times. You are the guy who has enabled every single angler since that 2006 moment to be themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
But I think that, just going back to the how do you succeed in the midst of hating, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that you had to start over almost. You won the Classic.
Yeah.
And you have to start over.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
Not just how you have developed, but you have allowed the entire sport to develop.
No, thank you.
I think it's great.
Look at the innovation in this room. Mike changing the sport your way. Jay changing the sport with Bass Fan and now Bass Blaster. Zona with Bassmaster Live.
That is pretty
the
neat.
TV stuff.
TV show Zona.
I mean,
how many Zona
Brian the Carpenter.
things
Yeah, and Brian changing the way that furniture is made. I mean,
Brian, by the way, these are the most uncomfortable pillows that ever have been.
And Beck, the most uncomfortable pillows you furnished the studio with.
That's why it's in the studio.
Hearty, delicious,